Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Uzma Jafri. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Tuesday, the 7th of February. Demonetization decision taken at right time, says Indian Prime Minister Modi. Key ISI suspect in Indian train derailment arrested in Nepal. And government teachers in Pakistani Kashmir continue protest against illegal termination of colleagues. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday defended his government's decision to ban the 500 and 1000 rupee notes in the parliament. Replying to the motion of thanks to the President, Prime Minister Modi said that the timing for demonetization could not have been more perfect as the country's economy was in a good shape. The government had come under attack from various quarters after it announced abolition of higher value notes in November last year as the country had to deal with cash crunch.
डीमोनेटाइजेशन के लिए ये समय इतना पर्याप्त था कि देश की अर्थव्यवस्था तंदुरुस्त थी। अगर दुर्बल होती हम ये कतई सफलतापूर्वक नहीं कर पाते। ये प्रॉपर टाइम था कि जबकि सामान्य कारोबार ऊंचाई पर पहुंच गया है, उसके बाद अगर 15-20 दिन दिक्कत होती है और फिर 50 दिन में ठीक ठाक हो जाएगा। और मैं आज देख रहा हूं कि जो मैंने हिसाब किताब कहा था उसी प्रकार से गाड़ी चल रही है।
News from Nepal. A prime suspect in the derailment of a passenger train in northern India last November was arrested from Nepal's international airport on Tuesday. According to reports, he is an agent of Pakistan's spy intelligence.
Shamsul Huda, the suspected mastermind of the Kanpur train derailment in November last year, was arrested by Nepal police from Tribhuvan International Airport along with 3 others. He was deported from Dubai in coordination with the Interpol. Huda is wanted by investigators in India's northern province of Bihar for the Kanpur sabotage. At least 150 people were killed when the express train went off the track in one of the worst railway accidents in India. Investigators are suspecting role of Pakistan's spy agency Inter-Services Intelligence or the ISI in the incident after Indian police in January arrested 3 persons claiming that they were working for the Pakistan's intelligence agency to target Indian railways. India's National Investigation Agency is in touch with the Nepalese authorities and might seek access to Huda for investigation.
Meanwhile, teachers in Pakistan-administered Kashmir held demonstrations against wrongful termination of colleagues. With the exam season closed, teachers raised concern over the studies of students.
Determined to reinstate their illegally terminated colleagues, teachers in Pakistan-administered Kashmir have been staging demonstrations for nearly 2 weeks. 31 teachers were suspended from their positions only for the sole reason that they were contract-based. Sitting outside the press club in Muzaffarabad, the teachers looked somber as they described their misery.
आज हमें 10 दिन हो गए यहाँ पे बैठे हुए बारिश में शदीद बारिश और शदीद सर्दी है। 3 हमारे मालूमीन जो है वो बीमार हो चुके जिनको हमने हॉस्पिटल CMH में एडमिट किया था, फिर वो फर्स्ट एड के बाद उनको वहाँ से दोबारा हमने कार में शिफ्ट कर दिया है। तो इतनी बेबसी का आलम है, साहिब इख्तियार के सर में जू तक नहीं रहेंगी, वो हमें छोड़ के बाहर चले गए।
With exams around the corner, teachers expressed concern over the adverse effect on the studies of students who would inadvertently suffer due to wrongful terminations mid-session. The educational infrastructure of Pakistani Kashmir has often suffered at the hands of the mismanagement of authorities.
News just in, at least 5 people have been killed and 37 wounded as a suicide bomber struck near Afghan Supreme Court building in capital Kabul. The death toll could rise, authorities have said. More details are awaited. Staying on to news from Afghanistan, senior Afghan officials have confirmed that 119 people have died in the past few days in avalanches and heavy snowstorms that gripped large parts of the country. Rescue operations are underway in Afghanistan to reach victims of avalanches.
Afghan President Ashraf Ghani expressed his condolences to the families who lost relatives in recent avalanches and snowstorms and said his prayers were with them and all those affected by the bad weather. At least 119 people died, 89 were injured in avalanches and by collapsed roofs and traffic accidents in 22 of Afghanistan's 34 provinces over the past 3 days, said Bais Ahmad Barmak, Minister of Disaster Management. Around the country, nearly 200 homes were destroyed and 500 head of livestock were killed, Barmak said.
یک موافقت در روند هماهنگی امسال بسیار خوب بود که هم بین حکومت‌های محلی و ما اینجا شد که فزاخات تلفات از او آدرس نداشتیم. مگر نه غیر از او 100 نفر در حاجیگک، 200 نفر در کوتل شبر به می ترتیب در مقر تا 500 چیز کم 500 نفر تخمین زده میشد که در اونجا وسایط مسافربری اینا چون شارع است، اینا خدا نخواسته در هر نقطه یک فاجعه انسانی میشد.
Meanwhile, the authorities are still hard at work clearing snowed-in roads around the country and have managed to reopen most key highways to traffic. The UN humanitarian coordinator Mark Bowden said the Afghan government was leading rescue operations, but the United Nations stands ready to fully support the relief efforts.
Youngsters in Afghanistan have found a way to spread the message of peace. They have started a freestyle cycling club and learnt new moves by watching internet videos.
A group of teenagers have started a freestyle cycling club in Afghan capital Kabul to bring joy of sports to the war-torn and impoverished country. In a humble courtyard in suburban Kabul, 18-year-old Asghar Meherzada and his young friends practice all sorts of freestyle cycling tricks and stunts. Meherzada founded the club 4 months ago with only 3 members.
When I have a lot of problems and then when I ride my bike, it feels that I'm flying, something like that. It's very enjoying to me. And also I made this club for those guys that want to learn the bicycle freestyle and they don't have anywhere and for training.
With no professional coaches, the young cyclists pick up different moves from online videos. The club also has around a dozen girl members who are enthusiastic about learning new moves.
من از وقتی که آمدیم بسیار زیاد خوب شده. وقتی اول که آمده بودم حتی نمیتونستم بایسکل برانم ولی بسیار زیاد خوب شده. چندین حرکت‌ها رو بلد شدیم و خیلی زودم بلد میشم. تشکری بسیار زیاد از استادم میکنم.
Now that the club has become popular and been registered by the Afghan sports authorities, Meherzada has given it the name Drop and Ride. The founder of the club urges Afghan militants to drop their guns and make the country peaceful by riding bikes.
A fishermen association in southern Tamil Nadu province on Tuesday sought New Delhi's intervention in release of 10 Indian fishermen detained by the Sri Lankan Navy. An investigation is currently underway.
Ten Indian fishermen from southern Tamil Nadu province were detained by the Sri Lankan Navy on Monday for illegally fishing in its territorial waters near the Kachativu island. The fishermen have been apprehended with a boat. The arrests come days after 10 fishermen from the province were arrested by the Lankan Navy along with 2 boats at Park Street. Meanwhile, Rameshwaram Fishermen Association Secretary said the federal government must also intervene to provide them right to fish near the island.
இது வாடிக்கையா இருக்கு. மத்திய அரசு தலையிட்டு இந்த பாரம்பரிய இடமான கச்சேரி பகுதியில் மீன் பிடிக்கிறதுக்கு உரிமையை நிலைநாட்டி தரணும். இலங்கை கடற்படை பிடிக்கிற படகுகளையும் மீனவர்களையும் உடனே விடுவிச்சு தரணும்.
India shares an expansive oceanic border with Sri Lanka without any perceptible demarcation, and fishermen on both sides ignore rules while netting their catch. Sri Lanka has long fumed over poaching and illegal fishing by Indian fishermen that it says depletes the catches of its own fishermen.
In a bid to build up a good rapport with local youth, a paramilitary force in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir gifted sports kits to children. Such initiative is taken to spread positivity amongst the youngsters.
India's paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force or CRPF distributed sports kits to students in an event in capital Srinagar. The goodies were distributed as part of an initiative to build healthy relationship between paramilitary forces and local youths.
स्पोर्ट्स आइटम का कुछ डिमांड किया था जिसमें हम लोग क्रिकेट का सेट, बैडमिंटन, चेस, कैरम, फिर वॉलीबॉल का पोल, मैट्स क्रिकेट के लिए ये सारे प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ। जैसे कि बच्चा लोग यहाँ पे खेले कूदे और अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग बने, अपना कैरेक्टर को बनाए, पढ़ा लिखा करके आगे बढ़े और देश के लिए अच्छा काम करे।
The children were more than happy to receive the sports items.
जैसे पढ़ाई है वैसे खेल भी है, इसलिए ज़रूरी होता है कि हमें पढ़ने के साथ साथ खेलने को भी मिले।
Paramilitary forces in Jammu and Kashmir have been taking such initiatives to gain the confidence of youth and children in the region, which is disturbed by violence, leaving kids with an uncertain future.
It is the responsibility of every human being to protect nature for environmental sustainability. An all-women mosque in India's northern Uttar Pradesh province has decided to go 100% solar to contribute its bit towards sustainable environment.
Amber Mosque in India's northern Lucknow city was founded as an all-women's mosque in 1997. The mosque recently installed rooftop solar panels on the terrace and plans to fully electrify the premises with solar energy. The mosque founder Shiasta Amber said that Lucknow has been witnessing a dip in air quality and hoped this move will help reduce pollution levels.
बिल्कुल 100% इसी पे डिपेंड होगी। बिजली का खर्च भी कम आएगा, लोगों की जेब भी कम होगी और हम प्रकृति के दिए हुए इस वरदान को सही उपयोग करेंगे और लोगों को भी पॉल्यूशन से फ्री करेंगे और जितना भी होगा हम लोगों की हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहेगा।
Amber founded the All India Muslim Women Personal Law Board and the mosque 20 years ago to address the issues of Muslim women. Some of these include triple talaq, women's education, as well as countering the patriarchal norms of other Muslim law boards of the country.
The finale of recently concluded Fashion Week in India's entertainment capital Mumbai saw a perfect blend of summer and evening wear. The silhouettes looked breezy and elegant with shimmery embellishments and glasswork. Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Demonetization decision taken at right time, says Indian Prime Minister Modi. Key ISI suspect in Indian train derailment arrested in Nepal. And government teachers in Pakistani Kashmir continue protest against illegal termination of colleagues. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.